All right, it looks like we're recording. Welcome back to Dr. T's Gee-Rhage. I almost forgot to record a video today. So, all the car shows I wanted to go to are either over or, pretty much this week, like today. So, I'm like, well, there's no way I'm going to get this thing running for that. So I'm like, I might as well, now that it's painted, or the parts of it painted that I need to do stuff to, I might as well start putting stuff on where, it's painted and everything. Because having this thing not painted was holding up the process, because I'm like, well, I don't want to fit a bunch of stuff and put a bunch of stuff on and then have to take it off and then paint it and put it back on. So things like, well, obviously the hood ornament, not right for that yet. But other things too, like some of the interior stuff I bought. These lights I put on today because my hand's feeling kind of better. From the last video, my thumb here was kind of not opposable anymore. Like, couldn't really use it. So it's feeling better today. So I'm like, all right, cool. Time for some garage time. It's only 85 degrees with like 60% humidity, which is pretty nice for in the summer. So here's the lights I got. So this is a body swap, so there wasn't really a lot of stuff to work with. So I pretty much, the frame here, or the trim here, I think that's one I had for the car, which is funny because I bought another set because they were only $5 at a swap meet, and they didn't fit, even though it said it was for a 1950 Ford shoebox. I bought like a set online with like a nice little visor thing up here, and they kind of fit, but they weren't wide enough, so all the opening on either side you would have seen. And I'm like, well, that looks kind of janky, even for me. I'm the king of janky, but even I have my limits. So ended up using their trim rings. I'm pretty sure it's a set that came with it. Cleaned them up and everything, obviously. I got, because I can never have enough skulls, I got a skull LED there. So I thought that was a pretty good find on Scamazon. Also, the halo around there lights up. I can wire that up as a blinker if I want, so pretty sweet. Same thing over here on the driver's side. Didn't really have a lot to work with, so I had to buy an aftermarket trim ring for this one place that supplies like round light trim rings for like guys doing like old Mini Cooper restorations or something. So I should have took a picture of that before I put them on. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's made to kind of bolt on, but this didn't really leave me a lot of spots to bolt anything on, so I had to get a little creative. But it's on there solid. So to let you know what originally was holding it in, we had the plastic from when it used to be a 78 Granada. So it had those, and then kind of held down onto there. Oh, you can still see it on this one. Kind of like a cup. I think the cup is for the actual 1950 Ford. And then they just kind of, with there was a lot of sheet metal screws too on this thing. So, or actually, this might have been part of the Granada because it looks kind of like it fits. But yeah, basically they just kind of had the thing in there, and then you can see the old trim ring. It was broken there. The other one was pretty, well, it wasn't broken, but none of the things really lined up, the little holes. They just kind of created new holes with sheet metal screws. Everything was kind of held on. Really janky. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like, oh, everything's got to be OEM, but some things are too janky for me. So yeah, got the headlights on. I didn't wire them yet, of course, because I'm like, well, I'll figure out the ignition first and then do the wiring for everything else. But I don't know, I might wire them. That way at least I can see when my ignition is on run, if the lights turn on, I guess, or if my blinkers work. So I might end up wiring them before I wire the ignition, just to see if I got power going to the fuse box. I guess would probably be a good idea. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I know it's a little thing, but I'm really proud of the progress here. You know, all the kind of goofy stuff I bought to put on the car is getting on the car finally. So, and yeah, after not really working in the garage much for a week, feels good to get something done, and like 100% done. Half the time I start something and I'm like, this won't fit. I have to order something, and then I got to go on Amazon and order something, or run down to the auto parts store because I need more wire, or run over to Home Depot because I need more bolts and screws and nuts. But this time, everything just kind of went on. You know, I had to get a little creative, use some fender washers and some, you know, panhead, basically just little bolts, little 6 and 8 bolts I had. But made it work. It's on there nice and tight and secure, and didn't have to drill a bunch of holes everywhere. So feels good to get something. Well, I keep saying 100% done, but it's not wired. So, and I didn't aim them because I don't have any power going to the lights. So, well, I guess once I aim them and wire them, it'll be 100% done. But it feels good to have something that looks 100% done. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time at Dr. T's Gee-Rhage.